smoke.
Hey guys, AMG Smoke here. I'm going to do a review or an unboxing of a Logitech Driving Force GT that I just bought from eBay from a company called cfsale.com. And I've already taken a knife to the top of the box to cut the packaging tape, and there was a lot of bubble wrap which kept it nice and snug and everything, and it fits in the box perfectly. There's bubble wrap, you can't really see it that good, but there's bubble wrap all around the edges to keep it safe. So good job guys for keeping it safe and everything. Great job packaging it. I'm going to go ahead and try to pull it out here. Now I got one hand because I'm holding my iPad with my left hand and I don't have anybody to hold the camera for me. So I might be a little awkward trying to pull it out. But yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with the way they boxed it. So let's go ahead and try and get it out. Okay, set it down carefully. Alright, there's the wheel. And there's the pedals. And I'm looking inside. Sorry about the bad camera work, but it looks very clean. I don't know if they clean it before they sell it, because this is pre-owned, and it looks like very refurbished, very clean. I mean, you can see some scuffage here or something, but that's nothing. That's really nothing. It looks very clean. Actually, it kind of rubs off. There we go. I mean, it's nothing. Gas pedal feels tight. Brake pedal, here's the big one. Wow, that brake pedal feels nice. My brake pedal on my old wheel feels like crap. There's my old wheel. Let's do a side-by-side comparison here. Here's my old pedals. Listen to this if you can hear it. Hear that click? And here's the pedals that I just got from cfsale.com. See, that's quality right there. So this wheel has not been abused like this one has. Alright, now let's look at the wheel itself. Alright. The lighting sucks balls, sorry about that. It feels smooth. Very smooth. Buttons feel good. The dial feels firm. My dial after a while, because of my kids, they'd get up and mess with it and chew on it, and the dial got loose and it was kind of, you know, but this one, click, 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 it feels nice and tight. Everything feels pretty good. Horn, shifter, paddles. Cables are tied up pretty good. No scuffage or anything going on there. Pedal cable. That's blurry on the video, but it looks good. No damage there. And to top it off, besides the power cable, which I've got 3 of these now, but they even put the software disk in there. I don't need it. You can just go to Logitech and download the latest version or whatever, but that's cool. So yeah, good shipping. I'm happy with the shipping. Alright, phase 2. Sorry about the shaky cam, but yeah, I don't have anybody do the camera work for me, and I don't have a tripod, so I gotta hold this thing in one hand. Alright, there's my buddy testing it out. He wants to see how it works. Careful with that, buddy. Yeah, $90. Well, $89. Pre-owned, $89 flat. No taxes or extra shipping fees or anything, just $89. And I'm very surprised at the quality of the packaging that it came in, with the bubble wrap and a perfect size outer box to keep it snug on the way. And I'm very satisfied with the sound and feel so far of the equipment. So I expect that it's going to work perfectly. Alright, there's a little cable there. I'm kind of routed up through my desk here. You can see it protruding out. Ah, crap. I gotta put the iPad down probably. Look at that. Sorry, I might edit out this part. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Now, I got cables hanging out there. Alright. And also on the bottom of the wheel, that's something to check. I mean, on the bottom of the pedals, I want to check and see how it looks down here. The rubber pieces are good. Make sure the rubber pieces are in good shape. So it's got some scuffage. It looks minor. Alright, better shape than mine. The carpet catcher, I don't really need to use that because I'm not using carpet. Alright. Got that in place. Alright, time to set up the wheel here with one hand. Definitely gonna have to put the iPad down for a moment for this one. Sorry guys. So I've got it on there now. And another thing to note is that it came with the spacers. You know, the little spacers that clip on the clamps, give it extra space or whatever. These are my old spacers, but I'm using the spacers that came with it, although I don't really need them for this desk. And when I was screwing it down to the desk, tightening it down, I noticed the knobs that tighten it down felt better, fresher, grippier than the knobs I'm accustomed to. That's usually the first thing that goes. If you buy a Dragon Force GT, the knobs will lose their grip, you know what I mean, after a while. And you end up with a bit of a blister. I don't know if you can see it, but that's just from trying to tighten down my old wheel. You get little tightener blisters there from just going trying to tighten them down. These ones seem to tighten down well. I don't think it'll be a problem. Alright, it's hooked up. Time to see how it goes. Alright. Minimize all this. I want team speak right now with Wayne. Alright, minimize that. Alright, got it hooked up. Time to plug in the USB and see what happens here. Alright. Sounds so quiet and smooth compared to my old wheel. My old wheel goes boom. This one's kind of quiet. We'll test it out for you and see. I have a program called Wheel Check. This camera's so shaky and the focus isn't so good. I don't know if it'll ever focus. Anyways, it's a program called Wheel Check, and what it does is it tests your wheel in ways that you wouldn't normally be able to test yourself. Let's see, minimum force test, and then how do you start it? Did it already do it? Yeah, it already did it. Okay. And it says down here the results. Your maximum value for steering force feedback on says 0.0, which is perfect, which means it's in perfect condition. If you had a beat up old wheel, then the value at the bottom here would say, like, 1 point something, 3 point something, or whatever. But if it's 0.0, that means that there is no flaw in the wheel as far as being able to make itself move on it by itself, you know what I mean? I could explain that later if you guys want. You can say something in the comments if you're not sure how this program works. But anyways, alright, so it passed the wheel check test perfectly. That's good. Time to test it with the Logitech Profiler software I already have installed, which is the latest version. And see, on the Dragon Force GT you get a ton of buttons, and the dial you can set up as, in like a PC game, you can set it up to mean something. Select keystroke. I've got this one. Wait, is this left or right? Hang on just a second. Sorry. Right, and then that one's left. So 17, I want to be dot, period, and 18, I want to be comma. And live for speed, comma and period equals less force feedback, more force feedback. So if you set a keystroke in here so that turning the dial left equals comma, then when you turn the dial left during live for speed, you'll get less force feedback. And I set turning the dial right as period so that when I turn the dial right, I'll get more force feedback. So basically this becomes a force feedback adjuster in real time during the race, which is really useful. And alright, let's go ahead and try out some live for speed and see how it goes. Now I'm holding a camera in my left hand, so I don't have two hands. I can only drive with one hand, and obviously you can't race with one hand. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to feel what the force feedback feels like and check to see how everything feels. Check to make sure the brake and the gas seem to work accordingly and everything works like it should. Make sure I have the right set. Yeah, I got the right setup. Okay, go to the track, let it load up. Alright, I'm on the track. I need to do my Axis FF calibration because it's the first time with this wheel, so controls, Axis FF, steer, and steer all the way left, steer all the way right. Man, you can't see anything on this camera. Let me see if it helps turn on this light. Well, you still can't see anything. This probably works. I don't know. Alright, well, you guys gotta trust me. Alright, so I steer all the way left and right. Then I center the wheel as best I can. Hang on just a minute. Okay. Alright, now the wheel's centered. And then you click on C to center it. And then you click X-axis, that's your steering throttle. Pump the throttle a few times, slider 0. Wow, no flickering, that's good. Brake, here's the real test. Any flicker in the brake pedal? Wow, no flicker at all. Man, that's so smooth. This wheel is in really good condition. Really good condition. It's like a brand new wheel. And it was pre-owned from cfsale.com through eBay. I bought it for $89. Basically, it's a brand new wheel. It doesn't seem used in any way. If anybody ever used this wheel, I can't tell. I would swear this was a brand new wheel. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a brand new wheel. It performs so far like a brand new wheel. So let's see how it goes. Got my headlights on. I'm just testing the force feedback at this point. I'm not going to try to drive good. I just want to see if it, in my hand, if it feels like the force feedback information is coming through appropriately. I can't downshift with one hand, so I have to reach over, you know what I mean, and find it. But I'm just testing the force feedback or whatever. That's all I'm trying to do. And I feel it. It feels appropriate. It feels like it should. You know what I mean? If you, let's check out the dial here. Remember I had that dial or whatever to adjust the force feedback. So let's crank it up a bit. See how that goes. Oh yeah, it works perfectly. It's really strong now. See, if I let go of the wheel, it kind of corrects itself. Nothing wrong with the force feedback. It feels nice and firm. Yep, nice and firm. And it wants to center itself, so that's good. Alright, I'm going to turn the force feedback back to what I like it at. 25 for lift for speed. Force strength. I like it at 25. Alright. You okay, buddy? Careful. Alright, anyways, I've tested it, and I gotta say, the wheel feels like a brand new wheel. It looks pretty and shiny. Let me smell it. It smells good. It looks good. It feels good. It works good. It performs well. The pedals perform well. Everything's clean. The box was nice and snug. It came with every little thing you could want. Bubble wrap, all that good stuff. All the parts are there. No complaints. This thing's kicking ass. $89. cfsale.com, man. Sorry about the crappy ass video, but that's how it goes sometimes. But dude, I'll recommend this. As a hardcore sim racer, if you want to buy a Logitech Driving Force GT and you're scared about buying a used one, on eBay or at cfsale.com, or you can go through them through eBay or through their website or whatever. They're selling these things right now for 89 bucks, and it's a new wheel. It says it's pre-owned. You can't tell it's pre-owned. This feels new, pedals feel new, everything looks new, it performs like a new wheel. I mean, it's basically a new wheel. They say pre-owned, but it's definitely gently used, whoever used it. So, highly recommend the guys at cfsale.com, and they're polite too. You know, when you talk to them through emails and correspondence. The guy over there, Steve, he answered any silly little question that I had. He's a really nice guy. So I definitely recommend this wheel. cfsale.com is selling them right now for 89 something, but they're also selling G27s there and some other products. So as good as this wheel was packaged and delivered and the good quality it's in, I mean, I would feel comfortable purchasing anything from those guys. So if you want a G27, they've got those too for $220, I believe. So go ahead and order one from those guys, man. Alright, have a good one.